So, welcome to a podcast. This is a nice little mix-up as far as the guests. You guys know who I am. I am LP82.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let everybody else introduce themselves because normally I'll give the little stage. But
Yes. I'm Shauna. Hi, guys. And I think we have a special guest today. Go ahead.
What up? Yo, Devine Vision. Here with Turn the Hymmed Up crew. Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Oh boy, say Devine Vision, bro.
He's also
you
my
really
brother.
look like a singer, bro. Like real talk. Like
Yeah.
You got Young Tick, a.k.a. Wordplay, behind the camera.
Yes. And behind the
behind the
camera, we have Deshaun. Hi, Deshaun.
Yeah.
All right, so let me ask you a question. Who is your favorite brother?
What?
Who's your favorite
Huh?
brother?
I don't have a favorite brother.
Everybody
You
got
kidding
their
me?
favorite.
Everybody
got
gotta
their
have one favorite.
Yeah.
Put
Who's
in
your
the hot
favorite?
seat.
Who's your favorite brother?
If I
Okay.
had
Oh,
to
let's say
choose.
this. Who were you the closest to?
I was close to all my brothers in
No.
some way.
You dancing around the question. Who were you the closest
Look,
to?
okay, listen, okay, I was a loner, okay? I used to do my own thing growing up, all right? But I did observe everybody all the time, and to be honest with you, I always liked everybody's answers whenever they answered.
I thought you was
things.
gonna
There's
say
always
me.
something different.
I thought you was gonna say me.
Oh, I'm gonna say, okay, we'll say Derek because Derek is here right now.
All right, so cool. We're gonna roll with that then. So, of course,
Deshaun.
on the low. So there's a lot of things that that happened this year. Is coming to an end. It's coming to a close. Of course, the New Year's is upon us. Christmas just passed. How was everybody's Christmas?
Christmas
Excellent. How was
good.
yours?
Everything
Good.
was solid. Everything was good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I think it was great. So, Tick,
Hey, man, it was great, man. I loved it.
that's what's up. So,
Yes.
do you think this Christmas that came up, since everything that happened, do you feel like this was a more involved, more emotional, more loving Christmas than any other Christmas you have ever had due
Right.
to the COVID?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I feel that way.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I felt like this Christmas was different. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't like this Christmas. I really didn't. It was tough. It was not everybody was here.
Right.
I get it, the emotional aspect of it, but it didn't feel the same.
Yeah.
Right.
And I don't know if it's gonna feel the same next year. And that's a tough bit.
What makes it not feel this?
Because this year was so unknown. So I'm looking around the room and knock on wood. I'm like, I hope everybody gonna be in the room next year.
Hey, yo, that wasn't wood, bro.
Oh, it's not wood.
That's not wood,
plastic.
bro.
This ain't the good stuff.
Hell
This
no.
ain't the good stuff. All right, no, but and that's one of the thoughts I had. Like, man, like, hopefully everybody's gonna be here next year. So I never had
Talking
that thought
about
before.
to make it complete.
Yeah,
with
you just
everybody
never
in
know.
there.
This year was so like up and down, so
lot of
unpredictable.
things, yeah.
It's like I took that stuff for granted,
Right.
and it really set in this year. Like, are all these people gonna be in this room next year? I
Right.
hope so, but that thought really did set in this year.
Right.
It's just yeah. It was. I loved it because I didn't take this Christmas for granted like I did other years. Actually, on the contrary, I think that it was like I appreciated it a lot more because it was like we were able to get together, and no, not everybody was there, and yeah, I mean, like that's it's sad, but I mean, I was happy to see at least some of y'all faces, you know what I
Yeah, for
mean?
sure.
It was comforting to do that. I think we need our family, and I think it's important, and I realized that this year. I realized how important family really is. So
Yeah, that is true. That is very true. So with Christmas behind us, we have New Year's. So of course, New Year's, everybody's into the resolutions, what they're gonna do. But I have a even little deeper question. What did you learn about yourself this year? And whatever you learned about yourself, are you taking that with you into next year?
yes.
That's a heavy one. Man, I would say this year I got way more in tune with myself.
Right.
And my resolution for 2020 was going to be like outwardly get into it myself, be more consistent, be more decisive, be
Yeah.
more
Right.
outside of my head.
Right.
The complete opposite happened. We couldn't go anywhere. So my resolution literally got shut down. It was instead of being outwardly, I was more so inwardly, and I got into it myself.
Right.
And to be honest, I loved it. I know what I'm about. I know we had a conversation about being on camera, and this whole time I'm like, oh, I want to be on camera. I want to, but inwardly, I like to direct. I like to be behind the camera.
That's what's up.
You know, you get in tune with yourself, and I definitely want to take that into 2021
Nice.
and just keep it going. See what else I learned about myself.
Hey, you know what? The crazy thing is when you said that, what you thought your resolution was gonna be. The funny thing is, right? So I was talking to my wife. She was telling me her resolution last year was to work less and make more money.
Yeah.
So she did work less. She technically did make more money. So her New Year's resolution actually came true.
That's always good when that happens.
Yeah. But, you know, for me, honestly, I'll just say, like I said, I was telling Devine Vision earlier, I kind of want to focus more on being more investigative, digging deeper into topics and, you know, like you say, not just being so one-sided on things. It just pretty much educate myself and, you know, take a hold of the internet and the YouTube. Because like you say, I think everybody's been on their phones more this year than ever. They've been looking up things, reading things. Matter of fact, you know, just to kind of, there's this book I had downloaded that I'm going to get into reading. Let me see. Where's my library?
Download it on Audible.
It's The Way of a Superior Man. So
The Way of a Superior Man?
yeah. So it's by David Dieta. I don't know how to say his name. But yeah, I had got that one. So I'm gonna start reading that. And then the Barack Obama book.
So The Way of a Superior Man, you haven't started reading it yet?
No, I haven't started. I just downloaded it.
Yeah, I'm curious to see like at least like one tip. What is he? How you get there a little bit?
So
Ooh.
let me see.
You found it?
It's on Audible. So even if you don't want to read, if that's something
yeah.
y'all want to pick up, it's on Audible.
There you go.
It's right there. It's on Google Playbooks too.
So
Definitely like audio books. You know what I'm saying? Where you can. A lot of people be moving around so much they don't got time to be sitting in a book all day reading it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Honestly, I'm gonna ask you guys a question though. When you guys are listening to long lengths of audio, do you pay attention to everything?
I try to do
I go in and out. I just like, it's like sometimes it'll be a word, a keyword that just pop up like, oh, okay, all right, cool.
long as I got the basics of what they trying to say. You know what I'm saying? I think that's all that really matters.
Right.
If it's murder mysteries, I'm all for it. I'm all into it. I'm all like, I can verbatim tell you what's going on. But if it's like just like a book, then yeah, I just pick up keywords on it. That's it.
I ain't gonna lie though, I really got into Crime Junkies like I was telling you before. That's interesting.
subscribed.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Like some stories
Y'all
out
said
of this
Audible?
world.
I can't do like the Audible books. I gotta read it.
you wanna read-
I have
you
to
wanna
read
see
it.
the
'Cause
words.
I'll check out if somebody else is reading it to me. So yeah, I gotta read it.
I'm going to sleep. I'm going to
Yeah, I can't do that.
bedtime.
When y'all see like books that have movies attached to them, like they have movies with the book, what would y'all rather? Would y'all rather read the book or see the movie?
Read the book. The book is always better. Like for
Do
example,
you think it has more detail in the book than it does in the movie?
I
most
think
of the
so.
time?
Like I read Just Mercy by Bryan Stevenson. Really, really good book. And then they did the movie with Jamie Foxx, Michael B. Jordan. The movie was good, but it definitely wasn't as good as
You
the
didn't
book.
give justice of the book.
The book, you really feel the words. You feel what the prisoners, what they're actually going through. In the movie, they got an hour or whatever to make the film come to life.
And so they're going to cut out a lot of key points and stuff like that. So yeah,
It's not the same.
I like movies more than books. And that's because I like to cut to the chase. You know, I like to get the gist of it. You know, beginning,
I
middle,
like to cut to the
end.
chase.
2 hours, I'm done.
So are you a
I'm
part
not
of
gonna
the,
think about it
So
anymore.
since
after
you
that.
like to cut to the chase, are you like a popcorn generational person, like how they are now? You
I got about 6. You
you-
got about 6 minutes with me.
You got 6
After
minutes?
6 minutes, I kind of go to a different.
What do they
whatever
call
it is.
that?
You gotta
What
catch
they
me in
call
6
that? The
minutes.
elevator
I'll
speech?
be honest.
The elevator speech.
The elevator speech is a real thing in my life.
So you don't like for something to build up, go slow, and then boom.
It depends on what mood I'm in, but more than likely, my attention span is like if it doesn't grab me in like the first few seconds. Did I say 6 minutes? I mean 6 seconds. My bad.
6 seconds.
If it doesn't grab me in 6 seconds, I'm out of it.
So it's not the fact that you can't pay attention for a long span of time. It's just that it has to quickly grab you.
I've got to get something that grabs me.
I feel that you got to be really patient to sit there and read a whole book. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like because them, especially them thick books, you gotta have some patience, man.
He said, especially them thick books. That's some people in a thick book. Hey, look at that.
But it got to be something that
Hey,
you're
heavy
into.
ass
You
book.
can't just pick up a regular book. Like it got to be something you into.
Yeah,
you know
it's
what I'm
got to be
saying?
something you're into.
I'm asking you a question. What when did you learn more, in school or out of school?
Oh, out of school.
Out of school.
Okay, that's like the same thing with a book. Like if it's a book somebody's telling you to read, you're not gonna. You know what I'm saying? But if it's something that you, like you said, a personal interest in, you're gonna take it in. I know people that read books like 4 or 5 times to get a different outlook on the book. Like real talk. Like the Bible, like people do with the Bible. People read the Bible multiple times.
Good book, best book of all time. Yeah.
So, another big topic that everybody's talking about, these stimulus checks, when we're going to get them, how much we're going to get them, et cetera, et cetera. I know that, what's his name? Was his Michael, whatever?
Mitch McConnell?
Yeah, Mitch McConnell. That's his name. Mitch McConnell. He pretty much kicked it out, so it's going to be the original 600 that they offered. So how you guys feel about that?
Slide me.
You excited about it?
I mean, I of course I wanted it to be the 2,000. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm happy to take whatever they got. But one thing I do know is that everybody's gonna blow through that. You know what I'm saying? They blew through the last stimulus.
Man, 600, bro. We could go out and have a good night on the town and blow that.
With the $600, what does it equate to? Like 30 cents a day for the past like 9 months. Like
I don't know the total
like
breakdown.
Crazy like that.
I don't know the total breakdown, but I know for one thing though, I don't like say 600. It really isn't enough. It's not. But I know you have a different perspective, right?
Y'all better take that 600 and be happy. At least you get something. Like what is?
If they had an option
I didn't
whether
get
to
the
get it
last
or
one, so
not,
fuck
I'm
it.
be honest
Quick
with
as
you,
get
I
it,
would
the
opt
quick it's
out.
gonna go.
You wouldn't get the 600?
I don't know what's gonna come with it. I don't know what's gonna come with that $1,200.
I'm gonna ask you a question. I'm gonna ask you a question. So they came and told you like, look, here's the 600. You sign for it, right? But you don't have to sign for it. Now you can say no to the 600, and they say possibly you might get more later if you say no to the 600 now. Would you take it?
That's scary. And is it from the government? Probably not.
So if they promise you more money in the future, if you deny the 600 now, would you take it?
Yeah.
You said yeah?
Yeah. You said if they
Deny it now.
You said if they denied it and gave you more.
No. So basically, they say here's 600, but they pull it off the table real quick before you say I want it. They say we can
sounds like
give
the
you the
government.
600 now, and then whatever else comes later, you're not gonna get it. Or you can say no to the 600 and you take the rest later.
Nah, hold off.
You don't want it. You say you'll hold off? What about
But there's
you?
a possible chance you might not get shit though.
Here's the thing.
Nah,
I'll
give me
hold
mine
off
now.
because
Give me
I
mine.
was fine without the $600. I'll be fine.
All right, so you
Without
want
it,
now?
don't matter.
I need mine now.
You-
Just
you-
go ahead and send me that.
You want okay, what about you?
Cash
Oh
out.
no, I'll wait. I mean, I've waited 9
these
months
necessary.
for another stimulus check. I mean, like I'm not waiting for that.
So you're not
I'm
hurting.
working. I'm not hurting. But I understand there are people that are hurting, and that is just like, to me, I think $600 is a slap in the face to the American people. I'm gonna be honest with you. Take what you can get.
What's
I
a
get
fair
it,
enough
but
price? A fair enough pay to.
I think
Everybody should get a house.
In my opinion, I think we should have did like they did in like Switzerland or New Zealand or whatever they
What's
did.
that?
They gave them a set amount of money, like $7,000, told them stay home for a certain amount of months,
$7,000?
and
$7,000?
now they're back to normal. Yeah,
What
they
you-
gave like each citizen household.
but see
like
how I
a
look
certain
at
amount of
it.
money.
But see how I look at
Something like that.
how I
Yeah,
look at
something
it
like
with
that.
money is
Something
it's
like
never gonna be
Don't quote me.
enough.
Yeah, that's
It's
right.
never gonna be enough.
Never gonna be
Everybody's gonna want more and more and more. You know what I'm saying?
always.
I think we shouldn't give people money. Honestly, I think we should give people other ways of surviving, like more like say for instance, if you give people cash, of course I know it's for to boost the economy. I know it's to spend whatever, right? But if it's like that, then I think it should do something like as far as groceries, like give everybody EBT, everybody.
Everybody.
No, like give them a certain amount, like because I think like people are gonna go spend that 600 and they're not gonna worry about food. They go to like go buy a TV or something like that. They're gonna be looking at their TV with nothing in their refrigerator. Like
If they want to boost the economy, the $600 ain't gonna work. What they need to do is do student forgiveness, loan forgiveness.
That'd be wonderful.
That way, I'll instead of paying you $300 a month for my loans, I'll put it back into the economy.
oh, you know they should just go out and ask everybody, what do you want? Nigga, just slide.
Look,
Can they just cancel rent?
We paying our taxes like
No? Okay.
like every time. Like, shouldn't we be able to choose what our taxes are going into?
True.
Oh,
Like, they
I
just
agree
taking
with
it.
that.
How are we paying taxes and they only giving us $600 at the end of it for to hold us over for the last?
Well, you know,
Right.
taxes is like the biggest like fraud in history.
I look at it-
You'll never
I-
see what the like what the fuck.
I look at it like the way things is costing in today's generation is 600 is not enough. it's definitely not enough.
Two
You
pairs
gonna-
of
Can
Jordans.
you
gonna
buy
be
a
blowing
pair
through
of
that.
Yeezys
And then you
with
gotta
$600?
And then you gotta look
Probably
at
not.
it too like
New
this. You know, you giving the 600. A lot of people been waiting so long just to get, some money. Now they got to back pay on their, you know what I'm saying, they bills. And all
But
that.
you know, technically though there are some people. You know what it is that's so sad though. That's really messing it up. There's a lot of people out there scamming.
Yeah.
That's what's
That's
the
true.
honest. To be honest with you, there's a lot of people out there that deserve the money. That really deserve it, and that there's people that don't deserve it. It's fucking it up for I'm sorry. That's messing it up for everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So that's the sad part. You know that families are really struggling, but there's this dude down the street. You know what I'm saying? Like he got it going on. He chains.
digging in somebody's bank account.
Yeah, it's cold.
Yeah, like so. I don't know. That's crazy.
All right, I'm about to go into my conspiracy theory again.
Okay.
But I'm just thinking about this. It's $600, right?
Right.
All right, the PS5, right? It's 500 and something.
You can
Cyberpunk
get it.
2077 costs about $50. That's your whole thing right there. Somebody's going to spend their money on a PS5
But that's if they can get a hold of it though.
or Xbox, the new one.
I don't know about
You know,
that one.
I mean, it costs just. I'm just saying that was just.
I don't know about that one.
I think that's funny.
All right. So just to kind of touch on some more serious topics. Well, that was actually a serious topic. We just turned it over to what we want out of the world. So through this year, I know we seen, if anything we learned about this year, that racism is still alive, right?
Facts.
Whether it's through
Reconciling it.
whether it's through politicians, whether it's through viral videos, whether it's through innocent deaths, so on and so forth, right? There's one name that sticks out every time we hear it: the Karens of the world, right?
Yeah.
The Karens.
The Karens. We all know what a Karen, or at least we assume. That's one thing I do want to ask you guys. What does a Karen look like to you guys? A Karen. What does a Karen look like to you? Like if you can close your eyes and you can picture a lady calling the cops on you, what does she look like? Like
I'm gonna let you go first. Go ahead. This is a woman's. I can't do this one because
I can. I already know what
Go
I see.
ahead, Will.
I see
Do your thing,
I see
Will.
a middle-aged white woman, of course. She got to be white. A little bit on the heavyweight side. They always wear glasses. They always got shades on, glasses, something. Like I know more of a stereotype than whatever. But the reason why I asked you guys that because earlier this week there was a boy being accused of stealing a woman's phone. The young man was with his father. They were vacationing. They were in a hotel. He was coming downstairs. The lady was saying, "Hey." A younger white woman, I don't know her age, her name, whatever. She was accusing a boy of stealing her phone, and she was so irate and she was so angry that he stole her phone to a point to where the father was defending, like, no, he didn't steal your phone. She was like, I need to see it. You're not going nowhere till you show me your phone. I need to know that's my phone. Come to find out, I heard that her phone was in an Uber or something like that. But in that situation, if you were the father and you were coming down the stairs, or the mother, you were coming downstairs and somebody's accusing your child for stealing something that you know damn well that they did not steal, how would you handle that?
And I know for sure they didn't take it because
Yeah.
I know for sure.
I'm gonna have to get at the person.
But keep in mind, like, say we do live in a world where everything is being recorded, everybody's being judged, everybody's being criticized. Like, say, your reaction may be, like, nigga, oh, man, I'll beat that. Say some people like, I'll beat her up, but then that's a whole other problem.
Of
You know what I'm
course, I'm
saying?
not gonna I ain't gonna bust no move like that if I got cameras in the thing.
But would you bust a move if there wasn't cameras?
I might.
You end up in jail. That's a whole nother issue.
Yeah, it depends. It depends on, like, you're not gonna sit there and let somebody, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
roll all over you like that. I mean, I need answers. Like, why are you accusing my kid of doing this? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You have no proof. You have nothing. I need answers. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
and if it begin to escalate from there, some things is out of your control, and you just got to do what you got to do.
Well, I got a question though. Are we calling her a Karen?
I would call her a Karen.
This is somebody who, right or wrong, she thought somebody did something wrong to her.
Right.
Like, are we calling that a Karen now?
Well,
Because
here-
if I think you stole my phone, right or wrong.
Let me give you the textbook definition of what a Karen
Okay,
is.
go ahead. Give me that.
Karen is is a term
why they
for
pick that
women
name?
seeming. It just says women.
sounds like a lot.
Okay, but it says women seeming to be entitled or demanding beyond the scope of what is normal. Okay, the term also refers to memes depicting white. Oh, okay, that says it. Depicting white women who uses their privilege to demand their own way.
So obviously
that's
she
on
was
Wikipedia.
wrong, but by definition she's not a Karen. Like,
Well,
how does she fit that definition of being
well,
a Karen?
because like you say, the main part was she was demanding. Like there's, if somebody stole your phone, there's certain procedures that you go about, right? You will call the police, so on and so forth. There was no police involved. There was no report filled out, nothing. She's demanding that they can't go nowhere until she gets her phone.
Like,
And it's not even, she doesn't even know the boy
don't-
took it.
She don't have that type of authority.
But that's what I'm saying. She's demanding. So I'm coming to you like, show me your phone right now. You ain't going nowhere because it's my phone and I know you stole it.
What does she got around her?
But
What does she
are
have
we
with
saying that a black woman wouldn't do the same thing? If she thought I stole her phone?
I mean,
That's
I'm
true.
gonna
That's
have
true,
to
too.
kind
Well,
of.
black women call police too. But that they still, well, see, it's okay. We can honestly say, yeah, that does happen, right? There's always some, but they do get up in there and get up in your face and talk
Latino
that shit.
women, I don't want to just
Yeah,
say
there's
the black
all
woman.
types of women who would do that, and there is. I mean, someone stole my phone, right? And I think that they did it. I'm going to look around first. I like to scope out the scene. I'm gonna ask around. I mean, I'm not gonna just yell at the first person and say you stole my phone. But I'm not like everybody else. There are people out there who would straight up do that. I don't know if it's considered a care. I think that it is a
Do you
Karen
think?
thing
Do you
personally.
think it was racially motivated though?
You know what? To be honest, no. From what you tell me, I don't. I think we just get too offended. Now, she was wrong, obviously, because
Right.
she found.
Oh, yeah, she was
But I'm just saying, no, I don't. I think we try to put race on everything, but maybe if it was a white boy there with his dad, she would probably feel this. Maybe she just wanted her phone. Maybe she had stuff on her phone that she didn't want out.
I think the bottom line is it was a black boy and then a white woman. We'll never know what happened if that little boy was white. Would she act the same way? Has anybody got her on camera acting a fool with,
Because you got to look at it like, black people are stereotyped in a way where they think we steal. And, not every black person is like that, but that you do get that stereotype. Just like you go in the store and then they looking more towards the black person, looking at, can I help you? You know what I'm saying? Things of that sort. You know what I'm saying? When you're in the store, you just trying to, shop. I know I've been in situations like that
Exactly.
where I've been in the store and they watching every move that I make, and it's like you treat me like I'm a criminal or something. You know what I'm saying? So,
But what did she do after she found it? Do we got? They only give you bits and
happens
pieces.
afterwards?
Did she
Yeah.
go back and apologize? That's how you know if it's race motivated.
Well, honestly, once I think honestly nowadays there's no real apologies anymore because once it goes viral, it's like now you just apologizing just to save face. You get what I'm saying?
Are you really sincere with your apology?
Are you really because you got caught on camera? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how I
you
see it
have
too.
done that?
that's
When
how it is
cameras
most
don't
of the
roll?
time. When you get caught on camera, that's when you okay, let me apologize. Let me, because now you caught, just like not saying nothing about Kevin Hart, but situation where they caught him cheating or whatever. Then he made that public apology. Have that had happened with the public apology if no one found out?
I think that
You know
nigga
what I'm
really
saying?
fucked up. He ain't got no choice. Nigga, you better go apologize to me. You want to be in his house.
That kind of reminds me of the cancel culture. You can't do nothing wrong because as soon as you do, if it's caught on camera, you're canceled. And I think that's a dangerous thing because that's a slippery slope. You're not allowing people to be better than they were yesterday.
Right.
We're being a Monday morning quarterback. We're judging today's knowledge with yesterday's decision.
Right.
Yeah, anybody. Yeah, in hindsight, I would have made a better decision. But
Everybody judges everybody.
yeah, but the cancel culture, that's what all it is. Like you gonna cancel somebody. So that means we're saying we're perfect. I'm perfect. No, none of us in here is perfect.
Right.
And if we caught our worst moments on camera, then people will cancel us. I don't think that's right. Let me give you the opportunity to grow from your mistakes.
So you're
better.
saying that all should be forgiven? This shouldn't even been an issue?
I think, yeah, and I don't agree with Tick's theory of he got to get at the woman. I think we should forgive
beat
her.
her.
I just think
I
that
think we
if you're
should forgive.
yelling at somebody's kid, that you got to expect that parent to go off. I mean, I would expect the parent to go off if I talk to their kid, he's yelling and screaming and putting my hand.
There you go.
finger in
There you
it.
go. So honestly, right? She sees a responsible adult. He's with his father. I mean, he's with his son. Sir, can I talk to you, please?
That's the proper way to handle it.
Can I talk to you? Can I please talk to you? I'm not sure. Right now my phone is missing. I seen your son out here earlier. I'm respectfully, can you ask your son if he took my phone? If not, it is what it is.
That's the proper way to handle it, because the fact that she's directly speaking to my son or daughter or whatever, and you letting that just ride and just be like, now your son, daughter looking at me like, you know what I'm saying? What are you gonna do, Dad? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna just sit there and let that happen? And I don't mean like physically harming somebody in that sense, but getting at them like, this is disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? And like LP said, come to me. You don't gotta go to my kid and talk to my kid the way you talking to him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that's where she went wrong, was addressing the kid and not going to the parent. And I think in that case, yes, she didn't have no right to go up to that child.
I agree with that. That's facts.
I mean, whatever happens after that is what happens after that. If that parent, I don't know, what did the dad do?
The dad was just pretty much just like, yo, like, you have pretty much just saying you have no right to speak to me or my son like that. Like, get the fuck on. You're not about to see nothing.
All right.
But I think you're right